she admonished herself. You're on the run from Alexander Grant, not looking for your next relationship disaster. So, Darlene, he drawled in that deep, sexy voice of his. Darlene was the first name that had come to mind when he asked, and now she was stuck with it. His name was Jace. At least, he said it was. Hell, for all she knew, he was lying about everything, too. He went on. I can't believe a woman as fine as you is all alone on a Saturday night. Please don't tell me you've got a boyfriend or a husband that's gonna come slamming in here and call me out for all the thoughts I'm thinking just looking at you. It was a bullshit line, and she knew it. Unfortunately, it was all too close to what she was afraid would happen. Except it wouldn't be Alexander slamming in here, it would be one of his psycho minions. She just hoped it didn't happen before 11:30. If she had to run, she'd miss her check-in. And if Grizz thought she'd been captured, he might go off the grid where she couldn't find him. She was so close. Just a few more minutes and then she could make her call and bolt. I had a boyfriend, she said casually, stirring the little straws around in the dregs of her margarita. He's so evil he gives the devil a hard-on. That wasn't a lie, anyway. The corner of Jace's mouth lifted and one eyebrow went up. Hell, don't sugarcoat it, darling. Tell me how you really feel. Emma stopped swirling her little straws in her drink and pointed them at him. If I see his evil face again, I'm going to shoot him in it. That's how I feel. He shot a wary sideways look at her bag. You got a gun in there? If only. She shook her head. Nope, unfortunately. But if you've got one, I'll let you shoot him for me. You don't even have to ask nicely. No thanks, he said. Not that I don't appreciate the offer, he added, his eyes dancing. He was clearly not taking her seriously. You'll have to think of some other way to get back at him. The smoldering look he gave her left no doubt as to what kind of revenge he had in mind. And on another night, she probably would have been happy to let him be the path of retribution. But not tonight. I already got back at him, she said, which was true, just not nearly as much as he deserved. He had this car, some kind of special edition Ferrari. Cost so much it should have been gold-plated. Jace paused with his beer halfway to his mouth, clearly sensing where this story was going. Keyed it? He asked. Emma snorted. Not even. That's amateur night. He put the beer down. No way. You couldn't have crashed it. She nodded. Thelma and Louised it right off a cliff, she said. She made an arc with her hand down to the bar, ending with a finger explosion, complete with sound effects. Except without me in it, she amended. So, not so much like the movie. Jace was staring at her, looking half horrified, half awed. Tell me you didn't, he begged. A Ferrari? Yep, she said. $200,000 worth of car, smushed to scrap metal. She licked the last of the salt off the edge of her margarita glass. It was very satisfying, she added, also not a lie.